Hello class. In the last video we studied about the basics of electricity, namely the force, current and potential difference. In this video we are going to move on to Ohm's law and a few other concepts. So Ohm's law is a law that states that if the physical conditions of a circuit remain the same, physical conditions I mean like temperature, if they remain the same, the potential difference across two ends of a conductor is directly proportional to the electric current flowing through it. V is directly proportional to I, just remember that. And V is equal to I times R, where R is resistance, which is a constant and varies per conductor. What is resistance? Okay, resistance is the property of matter due to which it obstructs the flow of current, due to which it resists the flow of current. We are going to make an equation now. Okay, the first thing we're going to see is that resistance is directly proportional to the length of the conductor. Okay, remember that. And resistance is also directly proportional, inversely proportional, it's inversely proportional to the area of cross-section of the conductor. The area of cross-section is calculated by pi r squared. It's basically the area of a circle. Okay, now resistivity is a constant in calculating resistance, and it depends on the nature of the material, not its dimensions. Now, moving on to how you calculate resistance. Resistance is equal to resistivity multiplied by length upon area of cross-section. Okay, just remember resistivity is equal to rho L upon A, and rho is a Greek letter that represents resistivity. Moving on to the heating effects of electric current. So while current flows through a conductor, it is resisted, right? So not all of the energy carried by electrons gets used. A lot of this energy is released as heat that we cannot revive, okay? This is known as the heating effects of electric current. And it can be both useful and wasteful. It can be used in many applications such as electric bulbs, irons, and heaters. But at the same time, it can be wasteful because a lot of the heat energy is released away, and we could rather be using this energy for productive purposes. So it can be useful and wasteful, both. Just remember this. Now, what is the Joule's law of heating? The Joule's law of heating states that the heat produced in an electric conductor is directly proportional to the net resistance of the conductor. So H is directly proportional to R. The heat produced in an electric conductor is directly proportional to the square of the current flowing through the conductor. So H is directly proportional to I squared. It is also directly proportional to the time for which the current flows through the conductor. So H is also directly proportional to T. Now we gotta learn how to represent the circuits in diagrams. So these are a few symbols that you should learn. Don't worry about the voltmeter, ammeter, and the motor currently. Just learn, and even the variable resistor. We're going to discuss that in the next video when we discuss about parallel and series combinations. In this video, just learn the symbols for switch, battery, cell, lamp, and resistor. Okay, you should know the difference between a cell and a battery. A cell is a single unit of energy. Sorry, not energy, it's just a single unit, and multiple cells together make up a battery. You should know that by now. You're in high school, most probably. Now, let me demonstrate to you how you draw a circuit diagram, okay? First, I'm just going to play a demo. This is the first circuit diagram you're going to watch. It consists of 5 cells of 6 volts each. It adds up to 30 volts, okay? A switch, which is closed, I haven't put that in, and 2 resistors of 2 ohms each, okay? You can notice this by the diagram, and my diagram is really neat. I think your diagram needs to be a lot neater than I've drawn, okay? Let's make another diagram, okay? I think this diagram should consist of 5 batteries, 5 cells, okay? Don't get confused like I am. 5 cells of 2 volts each. So the total is going to be 10 volts. 3 resistors of 6 volts each, let's say. 6 ohms each, sorry. and a switch, I think. Yeah, a switch, an open switch. As I've stated earlier, your diagram needs to be a lot neater. I'm drawing it on a screen, so it's not going to be good. When I draw it on paper, I mean, it's obviously much better. So I'm just trying here. It's pretty difficult to draw it on a screen, actually. As you can see, I'm drawing the battery of 5 cells. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. Let's try it well. Now, your wires need to be drawn with a ruler, okay? Don't just draw them rough-handed. I've seen many circuit diagrams have just been drawn without using a ruler, and that looks really unneat. So just keep that in mind. It's going to help you achieve better grades. Now let's leave spaces for the resistors. First, let's just finish the wire. And let's also leave a space for the switch. Now let's connect that to the battery. And there we go. And in a closed circuit diagram, everything needs to be everything needs to touch. Okay, you cannot have spaces between two objects. Otherwise, current is not even going to flow when you close the switch. Now there we go. There's our first resistor. There's our second resistor. And we're drawing our switch in. Let's erase that a bit. Everything needs to touch the wire. So yeah, let's open. There we go. So there's our circuit diagram. I'm sorry I forgot to put in the values when I was drawing the circuit diagram. So when you draw a circuit diagram, just put in the values like I did in my preview diagram, okay? Now moving on to what we're going to do in the next part of the series. We are going to learn about series and parallel combinations, voltmeters and ammeters, and about electric power. Thank you for watching this video. Share this with your friends and family. Drop a like if you really loved watching this video or learned something from it. Please make sure you subscribe because I'm trying to grow my channel or make it reach to more people so I can educate more people. And leave your suggestions in the comment section down below because I would really love to know what I should improve on. Thank you.